Hi, welcome to Sage Circle. It's Amythyst. Today we're doing a collective message from Spirit, Totem, Jaguar. Jaguar also is the Black Panther, same thing, just a different color. So I have been getting nudged by Spirit to do an animal message, but I wasn't sure what, and Jaguar actually flew out of the deck when I was shuffling. So before I actually do the read, I'm just going to give you some information, some notes that I've taken. So basically, Jaguar is about rejuvenation and power and beauty and integrity and being impeccability in your own life, coming from your own self to the outward world. Jaguar was a real high up spirit totem with the Mayans, and also Jaguar is about communication and good communication. You need to come correct basically with one's communication. You need to come and communicate when whatever situations you're going on in your life in a way that people hear and understand you. He is also, or she, Jaguar, is also in the Mayan world, was the god of the underworld, and also represents the sun, but also the moon, the night sun, basically. So it's about being wise and making genuine compromises at this time in your life. And remember that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. And you really need to pay attention to your life right now. What's being said, what's not being said, things that are getting done and not being done, for example. And I've written some stuff here. So I've got Jaguar was the sky god totem animal to the Mayans. Again, integrity and impeccability is the genuine overall message from Jaguar. Jaguar's mission is to devour the unclean aspects of human behavior. And it says, Jaguar teaches harsh lessons and penalties of inappropriate behaviors, but also rewards good medicine for those who stand in their personal integrity and act in an impeccable manner through life. I've got, if you've been maintaining your own integrity without lies and deceit and giving yourself wholly and not misusing your authority in a situation, you'll be rewarded. If you are not being truthful and honest and there is deceit in life, and sometimes it's not like you're a deceitful person, it's just like it could just not be voicing your opinion on how you feel about something important in your life. So basically it's the same thing. So if you are not in that power, not in that integrity, there will always be lessons surrounding that, and they will get harder until you learn the lessons. If you are humble and you know how to make things fixed, or how to make situations happen in a better outlook with a better outcome, Jaguar will help with that alignment or the realignment to spirit with the corrections and the rebalancing that need to actually happen in your life. It does say here, I've written, Jaguar warns to willingly correct any need to control others or situations and be impeccable and use your personal integrity. So at first off, when this card came out and I started grabbing some messages, some of them are out of the actual book that come with this particular deck, but some of them are channeled. And I thought, wow, that's really deep. Like it's almost like the death card in a sense. It's like or the judgment card, I suppose, in a tarot. But at the same time, people have fear for those things, and there's no reason to have fear for those things. So if you've got some situations or a situation going on in your life, or whoever you're inquiring about, or there's a conversation coming that needs to be had, or something's looming, Jaguar is here today to remind us all that we need to come from that place of integrity and impeccability. Like if you know you can alter a situation with how you communicate in a positive light, or if you can be of service to others at this time and just not ask a lot of questions, but just help get things done, or if you've had a lot of shit go on towards you from others in your life, recently, or you know it's about to happen, and you're standing in your personal integrity and your personal power and being impeccable with your approach to the situation by not pushing back and not fighting like if people are trying to get you to do that, you will be rewarded with good medicine by Jaguar. But if you're not being authentic in that element of your life, or you don't want to rock the boat, or you haven't been quite honest with how you're feeling about things, or whatever's going on in your life, there are hard lessons coming from that. So you just need to push through, and it could even be in yourself, towards yourself, not so much with other people. It mightn't even involve another person on the planet. It's actually quite interesting. I'm quite curious. My energy towards this actual channeled read today is a bit inquisitive. I am a bit curious to see what comes out, because I did not expect Jaguar to come out today, but hello, element of surprise. And that's common for Jaguar as well. They like to announce their arrival at the last minute. And the main difference when it comes to the communication style from totem animal Jaguar and totem animal tiger or lion or lioness is that Jaguar doesn't roar. They grunt and rah, 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 rah. You know, they don't roar. There's a different element of communication, and that's why Jaguar is known to be a fantastic communicator. So let's move on. I've actually pulled out 5 oracle decks that I've just spent the last fucking half an hour or more literally shuffling and clearing up the energy and stuff. And then if I've still got a bit of time left over at the end, I've got 2 other little decks that I will pull out to give some messages. So I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. Be interesting to see what comes out today. I've also got a black candle burning today. It's called Black Rose. It smells delicious. Okay, so let me just get some guides in. All right, boys, let's do this. I say boys, it's not necessarily boys. Whoa, woo, high energy, far out. Okay, so one of my main guides is actually a Mun-Ra, and I've done a lot of work with a Mun-Ra. I've done some really off-the-chain, next-level meditations and like shamanic journeys with the Mun-Ra. Oh wow, he's actually coming today. This is exciting, but I'm not surprised because Jaguar is again the representation of the sun or the moon or the night sun as they call it, and god of the underworld. So I'm not, well, that's Anubis really, god of the underworld, but the sun element, that's great. Okay, so let's do this. Are we ready? Yes, I'm getting told take this deck first. Okay, so we've got the Divine Energy Oracle. Even though I've shuffled, I'll just do another couple of seconds. Please, Spirit, what messages do we have as a collective from Totem Animal Jaguar? What do you need to say, Jaguar? What would you like people to be aware of or step into their power with their impeccability at this time? Their integrity. Whoops, okay, a whole heap's just falling on the floor. Wow, I'm in a heap. Okay, first card says, make a plan. Do what you love. Ooh. Live your soul, not a role. Okay, I'm just going to stop there for a minute. These are actually tying in with each other, aren't they? Make a plan, do what you love, and live your soul, not a role. So straight away, Jaguar is saying to you, it's really important to be authentic with your inner self. And I've said that this reading might be just about what's going on in you and facing your own self and communicating with yourself properly. Make a plan, do what you love, live your soul, not a role. You are on this wicked, awesome path in life that are leading us to the direction that we're supposed to be individually, right? We're all doing this. So maybe you're not willing to enroll in a certain course or have a conversation with somebody about their behavior or call somebody out for their bullshit because you don't want to rock the boat. Make a plan, do what you love, live your soul, not a role. The time is now. Jaguar is saying you are strong, you are stable, you're in your power, there's a lot of rejuvenation going on here. Look at the beauty element of life and be loyal to yourself. Don't worry about who says what, okay? Wow, next one. Accept what is dying. Ooh. And then go with the flow. Wow. And make no judgments. Woo. Okay, so just let me think here. I do a lot with Archangel Michael. Here's my boy. Archangel Michael's here. And he is saying that he has been trying to soothe or smooth over an emotional situation that you might have with others in your life. If it's not you, but you're watching it roll out as a bystander, it is still affecting you emotionally. And Archangel Michael is saying, make no judgments. Just really, really stand in your power, your emotional power to do with this situation in your life. Even if it's towards yourself, accept what is dying. If things aren't working out for you, or you know it's time for a change, or you know that you can't keep doing something a certain way anymore, accept it, let it go. Live your soul, not a role. You don't have to try and prove yourself to others by doing A, B, and C in life, you know, and I'm not saying you are. I'm saying the energy associated with that is just be you. You're safe. Go with the flow. You just need to let things go sometimes. Excuse me, because that could be the difference between having your communication come out and having things flow. Because sometimes I had a conversation with a girlfriend last night about something, and she said to me, attraction attracts attraction. And that is so beautiful. That's such a beautiful thing to say. Attraction attracts attraction. And I agree. So, you know, if you want to flow better, if you've got things that you need to work on, you need to let go of things so the flow will come forward. So, all right, let's see what we've got here. We've got little Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards here. What have we got, Spirit? Jaguar, what would you like to say? Foundation, Homeland, Lady Goddess, Feminine. I'll show you in a minute. One more. And Familiar and Guardian. Wow. And it is a feline. Okay, so Foundation. It's a world, it's a map there, right? Homeland. Lady Goddess, Feminine. Jaguar is also associated with the Greek gods and things like that as well, which is interesting because that card's come out. And Familiar, Guardian, and that is a black feline. So what Jaguar is saying is it come from your home self. You need to focus on what your home path is. If you're trying to get home in an emotional or spiritual setting, Jaguar is saying that they will help you get there. They're trying to help you come back to that space of alignment or realignment with spirit. But you've got to make sure the corrections or the alters or the changes are happening with the flow of life in the right way for rebalance to actually fully happen. Now, the Goddess and Feminine. Feminine comes up a fair bit in my readings through different things, but I am a feminine. I am a divine feminine. And not everybody is. So that's a hard lesson to come through as well, whether you are or you're not. So this could be a part of your journey. You could be inquiring about a relationship, what's going on here, why is this so hard, why isn't it happening, why am I still waiting? It could be multiple different reasons why this card's come up. But Lady Goddess, Feminine. So if you have respect or worship any female deities, Jaguar is saying now's the time. Imbue them, bring them in, ask them for blessings and protection, ask them to help you with your next step of your journey. As I'm also hearing Mother Mary, if you have love or respect or any association with Mother Mary, do the same. It's the same thing. And then Familiar comes up, which I'm not surprised because, again, Jaguar is a feline. And I did mention the black Jaguar before. Now, this particular little cat has a star right in the middle of its third eye. So what Jaguar is saying to you is that we've got you. We've got your back. We're looking after you. We're protecting you. Come from that place of inner love. We are your familiar. I am Jaguar. I am your familiar, basically, at this time. Like the energy of Jaguar. Now, you might feel as though there's more than one roaming around you. You might be picturing 2 or 3 around you at the moment. That's fine. But what Jaguar is saying to you is that they are your familiar at this time. Now, if you don't know what a familiar is, it's actually an animal, normally a small animal that you have in your home that helps enhance your magical workings. Basically, they are protectors of you and your magical workings. So what else we've got going on here? There's some. It's a different energy. It's not what I expected. Actually, no, I'm getting told to go with the same deck. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so Jaguar is saying that somebody's been taking notes about how they're feeling and how they're thinking, or somebody's considering about to. Oh, Witch fell out. Healer. Low. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you're an empath. Maybe you're sick of other people's shit, but you're just sitting back going, you know what? I'm not even going to fight this battle anymore. Good for you, but you need to hear yourself, okay? There's some messages here. Raven or crow is on this card, so you really need to just tune into what's going on around you. And that is one of the other messages from Jaguar as well, that you need to pay attention to your life. So, I don't even know what I was saying, but just shuffle. Can I have a couple more, please? Yeah, it's not what I expected. The messages coming out here right now. Too many, thank you. Okay, so we've got Watchtower of the North, winter. So generally when things to do with winter, winter could be a season that you're associated with this reading, but normally for me, winter represents things being hidden, things not being seen. It's cold, it's dark, it's damp, there's snow, there's ice, there's things going on that are put away. It's like spring is not coming yet, there's hibernation, things are going on. So maybe this is what you've been going through. There's been some sort of a winter element to what you're thinking or feeling. Maybe you feel left out in the cold. Maybe you feel like, you know, a princess locked in a tower. Literally, maybe you're going to have a tower moment, because regardless, it is a fucking tower, right? So what Jaguar is saying is that just be impeccable with your communication. Be wise and make genuine compromises at this time. It's really important. You might have a really big work deal contract coming your way. You might be going to be getting a raise, or you might be moving up to a higher position in your job, or whoever you're inquiring about, and there might need to be some sort of a compromise. It will happen, but it won't necessarily happen the way that the person or you have anticipated it. Therefore, you need to compromise on that. It might be exactly what you want, but it's 100% better than what you have had, right? The next card says security. Wow. And there's a little familiar there. Look. Hello. Right there. Focus. There's a little familiar there, so that's beautiful. But and also it's the witch's cottage, and then the witch card come up, the familiar card come up, the homeland, the goddess. So basically what Jaguar is saying is that you are protected, you are safe, you're standing in your power whether you know it or not. Stay in your home environment, stay in your homeland, keep yourself away from drama and keep yourself away from the bullshit. Don't get involved in other people's issues. If you can put a stop to something, or if you can shut something down as quick as it comes up, stand in your power, you will be rewarded from that. Jaguar is saying that you are going to have some really good blessings coming, because you have actually used that level of integrity without even trying, maybe, and that's huge. So, and the last one for that is I've got moon, and it's the cycles, the ebb and flow of what goes on. That's the second time the flows come up, and I did say that Jaguar does represent the sun and the moon as the night sun. So basically, find out what your moon cycle is, find out what you can do to have a release and to bring certain things in with the next full moon, and you will be better for it. Write a letter and burn it in the moon. What have we got here? Jaguar is saying that people are a bit complacent. Somebody's a bit complacent about stepping forward or having a say, or that you've done that, but now you're not sure if you've been a bit too much or a bit over the top or what have you. As long as your communication style has been healthy and respectful, you'll be fine. Abundance. Beautiful. So you are abundant. These are my shamanic healing cards. Not mine. I bought them, but I bloody love this deck. Abundance. Another one's flipped out. Return of souls. Wow. Wow. And there's more birds on this card. So spirit is really with you right now. The angelic realm, I've got you back. They can hear you. They can hear your thoughts. They can hear your feelings. 3 are flipped out. We've got sacred space. Boom. Homeland. Witch's house, right? The witch's home. That is you. The witch's cottage. Stick in your environment. Stay in your lane. Oh, it's all good. Woo. Focus. Yep, so what Jaguar is saying is you are okay. There are cycles of life. There's cycles of things that we go through as people, but you really just need to maintain your integrity. Again, be impeccable with your wording. Be impeccable with your approaches. Sometimes not responding to something is louder than the actual verbal response. Your communication doesn't just have to be verbal. Be present, be aware. The next card says emotional release. Yay! Look, there's rain there, almost like it's a bit wintry. They could be tears. And also the moon card has, you know, Mother Maiden Crone on there. the cycles of the moon. And then this is also one here as well. There's 3. So basically things go in cycles. Let it flow. Maybe you need an emotional release. That was the card, right? Emotional release. You need to have a cry, let it out. You need to make some peace with some things. Oh shit, forgiveness. There's the moon again, and the sun underneath it, right? Sun and moon. How is that for synchronistic? So you need to forgive a situation. If you can't bring yourself to forgive a person, or this could even be about yourself. You might need to just forgive yourself. You're human. It's okay. That is one of the things about Jaguar. Jaguar, totem animal, is really actually quite beautiful when it comes to that regard, because Jaguar is happy for you to understand in your human state that people make mistakes. But if you can correct that and do the right thing from that, however that may be for you, however that looks for you, Jaguar really supports that level of connection to spirit. Jaguar really will help you pull through that pain and that element, but you need to have some level of forgiveness. If you can't forgive a specific person at this time, but you can forgive the situation, or the other way around, just do it, because what goes up must come down. Your next card says perception. Yay, guys, seriously, you know I love a good yin yang. Beautiful duality. Cycles of life again, and there's the 3 leaves there, the maiden, the mother, the crone. That's how I look at it. Blessed are the witches, us witches. If you're not a witch, well, blessed are you too. Who cares, right? Doesn't matter. But again, what is your perception? How are you looking at things? And on a new day, wow, and there's the sun again, right? Dragonfly, beautiful. So dragonfly might actually mean something to you personally. You might have a link to dragonfly somehow. But what Jaguar is saying is that it is a new dawn. There is a new day. You're doing the right thing. You mightn't feel like that right now. You might be emotionally and mentally exhausted. Now, I do have lots of different friends all around the world, right? I'm on social media, obviously, as we all are. But I also know that I've heard from different places around the traps that people are struggling with sleeping, with eating, with their moods. They're just uncomfortable in their skin. There's been some misunderstandings and stuff going on from different places. Just like people are feeling like their back is to the wall. People are feeling pushed to the corner. People are feeling like they've had some free will taken away in different elements in their life, different situations. And what Jaguar is saying is that it is a new day. Push through that. Let shit go to instill that level of flow. Let it flow. Have a good cry. Let it out. Forgive. Make peace with things. But definitely use this new moon, this next full moon to help you with some of that release. Have a bath, soak your feet, do something. Okay, one more from this deck. It says honoring your energy. Beautiful. And there's also the sun, but notice it's dark in the background. Again, the night sun. So you could look at this as the moon or not. So there's flowers blooming. It's beautiful, right? Honoring your energy. Yes, stand in your authentic power. If you can't do anything in a specific situation right now, just let it wash over. Just let it go. Let it flow. Okay, what have we got here? These little cards are one of my decks that I've made up, and they're messages from Lady Beetle. I don't know if I've actually finished making this deck yet. So, oops. Whoa, one just about flew in my coffee cup. A whole heap have flown out. There's a lot of jumpers today. First one is Superstition. Yay, that song by bloody, what's his name? Superstition. Okay, so let's see what else is there. Create to better. Wow. Intelligent. Wow, use your integrity. Oh, release your fears. Let it go. Emotional release. And third eye. Are you fucking kidding me? I did mention before about that cat, the familiar card with the third eye. So, Superstition. Basically, the thing is with this little Lady Beetle deck that I've made, it's all about the lifelong journey of Lady Beetle, right? So basically, they are a superstitious animal. They're lucky. So if you are seeing signs around you, Dragonfly did come up, Lady Beetle's come up in this card, Jaguar is here already. So if you know things in your family or your bloodline or your way of life to be of superstition, like you might see a black crow, crow came up as well, I did mention raven. So, you know, all of those animals, they're all animals that I've mentioned are levels or reasonable attributes of superstition through different cultures around the world, or spiritual beliefs. So whatever your superstitions are, maybe you might need to, I don't know, draw a protection symbol on the back of your door, or you might, you know, I don't know, what it could be anything. Whatever your level of superstition is, Jaguar was saying is now the time to draw on that. Now is the time to draw on that. Maybe you have a bath with beer, with some beer in it to have a cleanse. Maybe you wear red for 3 days because of this type of moon that's coming up, or anything. Whatever that superstition is, pull on it now. Intelligent. Again, Jaguar is about integrity and impeccability. It's about your internal emotional intelligence, okay? So come from that space of intelligent. You know what you should and shouldn't be doing. If you've just had a shit couple of weeks because we've now, I heard a lot of different people say too, oh, Pisces to Aries, oh, it's you know, energy shifting and there's a bit of a battle mode and other things going on. Yeah, that's cool, but create to better. I'm in the same boat. I've had a few energy shit going on. We all do. But create to better. And that, again, is exactly what one of the lessons are from Jaguar. He says, if you are willing to be impeccable with your own personal integrity and understand that people make mistakes and silly things happen sometimes, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded because you are coming from that authentic self, because you are making the effort to fix and change to what has happened in a situation or what can happen in the future. Release your fears, emotional release, let it go. Don't be scared, don't be worried. And if you're trying to console somebody that's going through that, you can just get them to watch this as well, I suppose. So, third eye. So, listen to your gut feeling, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. Really pay attention to your life. Pay attention to what's going on or what's not going on in your life surrounding this particular situation for you right now, because there's going to be some messages. Again, superstition. You might burn a certain herb in the house. You know, you might, I don't know. Everybody's got different. This one's just flicked out and landed on my leg. New path. Yeah, there's always a new path. There's always a new dawn. Now, the other card did say a new day, right? So that's great. That's all in synchronicity. Can I have a couple more, please? Oh, 6 sense times 6. I just said use your 6th sense, use your gut feeling, come from that space of third eye, come from that higher realm of your intelligence, come from your emotional intelligence. I've said it already. It's here. It's popped out, guys. Self-reliance. Yes, it's about coming from your personal integrity, your personal decisions to do with what's going on in your world right now. Rely on yourself. Whoa, and awaken. Yay. Maybe there's something you haven't wanted to admit or bring to the light. Now's the time, okay? What else we got going on here? Sun is life. Well, sun and moon. Amun Ra, bless. Thank you, Amun Ra. Amun Ra, wow. I'm just listening. He is saying people are just being too overwhelmed. People are just being overwhelmed with things in their life that don't have to be so overwhelmed about. He said humans are odd animals to pinpoint. They're odd animals because you would assume, he's saying that you would assume humans will be one way and then all of a sudden they're completely the next, when everything is pointing to that one direction. So the sun is life. There's an awakening going on. You know, there's a rebirth by the emotional release, okay? And it says adapt and achieve. So yeah, adapt your situation, make things better, and you will get rewarded. You will get your goals and your needs met by Jaguar. Amun Ra is saying that maybe do a meditation to imbue the sun into your auric field or into your energy. Or he's saying he's open his energy to have people actually just picture the sun, however that is to you. It could be the color, it could be a drawing, a little symbol of a sun, what have you. If you place that in your auric field, and have that wash all over your aura, that you will get what you need from that, from him, that awakening, that adaptation. He's saying he will happily do that, and you might feel warm. Like as I'm saying this, I'm getting warmth run right through my chest. You might feel warm. You might get that warmth feeling somehow. You might just feel snug, and that's why. Natural, true self. Yeah, you are in your natural habitat. And again, the home card come up. The witch's cottage come up. It's all about being authentic to yourself, your natural, true self. Don't worry about everybody else. What else? One more here. One fell out. Dormant gifts. Okay, so what Jaguar is saying is that it's really important to make sure, one more, sorry, order from chaos. Wow, it's really important to make sure that you don't hold back on what you need to be doing in your life because there's been setbacks in other areas or because you're fearful of a setback. Jaguar is saying it's okay, he's got your back, or she's got your back, or they've got your back, but you just need to actually move forward. It's a new dawn, basically. It's a new day. You've come through this. There's been lessons. Oh, wow, this just flicked out. Renewal. Archangel Jeremiah. Renew and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Fuck me. I've just said this, right? I've just said this. So, Archangel Jeremiah. You can draw Archangel Jeremiah in, do a meditation, do a little 10-minute healing with him, whatever works for you. But it's time. Oh, look. The sun, Archangel Uriel, the sun's come out. Amun-Ra, thank you so much. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Yes. So what was the card up under here? Order from chaos and natural true self. Just stand in your power, your authentic true self. Even if you've been hurt by somebody, even if you're feeling hurt in a situation, you might be butthurt. You know the saying, right? And it says, Page of Fire, ongoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Right. There we go. Natural, true self. Just be yourself and you will get your needs met. There's really big changes coming. I do think that April is going to be a bit difficult for people, but if we also pull on that and go, it's going to be difficult. It's fucking this, it's Aries and it's this and it's that. Not everybody morphs with an Aries energy, but a lot of people do as well. So, you know, it is what you make it. It is what you make it. Forewarned is forearmed is forewarned or whatever. Oh, justice. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs, right? Archangel Raguel. Exactly. So just be truthful. Come from that place of impeccability, that integrity. Oh, the Magician. Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Wow. So again, you will be rewarded. Whatever it is you need to do, but you need to release, let go of some emotional pain. I'm just going to shuffle these. Let go of some emotional pain and allow the energy to flow through. Yeah, definitely drawing that sun. I love you, Amun-Ra. Wow, honestly, the warmth and energy pouring across my shoulders, going down my back now. Woo! Beautiful. And notice that candle was barely wavered. Well, it might have through the reading, but from how I'm looking at it, it's pretty fantastic. Okay, can I just have two more from here, please, Spirit? Jaguar is saying it's okay to lie in wait and just see what happens as well. Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. Yes, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Wow, I did mention about the compromise. I've said that earlier. I did say that about making compromises and being realistic about the compromises that you're going to be making, because you know Jaguar again warns people that to willingly correct any need to control others or situations is the best element to have when you're not trying to control the outcome, if that makes sense. So just because you're pulling back from a situation, it doesn't mean that you're controlling, but don't try and control a situation out of fear, right? Don't get to that space. Two more of these as I asked. Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. Okay, well, that could be a genuine message for somebody. But I do know that these three spheres up, particularly at the top of that there. The abundance card that I pulled out has the three on there as well. So basically what's happening is you will get your needs met, but don't be fearful. And the last one for this deck is Ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Let that shit go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it out. So I have a couple more minutes, so I'm just going to grab out these two little angel decks that I have in here. So Jaguar is saying that, again, if somebody's writing down their feelings or a situation or taking notes of something that's gone on, continue that, but don't hinder and harper and read it over and over again. Just let it go. If there's some text messages that you have in your life some way, somehow, and they're actually affecting you and you don't want to deal with them, actually delete them. If you can't delete them, you've got legal stuff going on and you might need them genuinely for down the line, move them to a different area of your phone or your computer or your tablet or whatever. Put them into some sort of a cloud or a folder somewhere where you can't just grab them, you can't just get them at will, but they're there. Unite. Stay grounded in reality. Activate your chakras, radiate love out to the world. Beautiful. This is the Angel Blessings Oracle cards, right? Now look at this. See all the warmth going around these people? The sun going on here? This is what I was saying. Amun Ra is in the hustle. Can we have another one, please? Things will get better. I actually think April is going to be a good month. I actually think people are going to get some good money this month. Unconditional love. Your most important relationship is with yourself. Replenish and reserves. I did say this might just be about the relationship and communication with yourself. And divine essence. There is strength and power in your soft, vulnerable side. Yeah, it's okay to let go. It's okay to have some level of forgiveness, okay, even to yourself. Another one of these. It says, Angel of Celebrations. It is time to express yourself in the glorious radiant, as a glorious radiant being you are. Wow, beautiful. Look at all the people. This woman has that many people with her. She is surrounded by spirit. You are protected. You are safe. It's okay. There's, you know, again, integrity and impeccability. Again, Jaguar's main mission is to devour unclean aspects of human behaviors. Are you eating properly? Are you drinking properly? Are you sleeping properly? Angel of Hope. Listen within, for then you will hear a true message of hope and inspiration. Now, the chakra card did information. One of these cards said about chakras, right? Activate your chakras. So basically, you need to actually get your chakras up and running. Something's out of whack with your chakras, and Spirit is saying that you need to do that. Archangel Michael's back. He's saying there's definitely throat issues going on at the moment, and there is definitely crown, third eye, throat, and heart issues going on, which may actually be giving your lower chakras some grief. He's saying that if you can eat some foods associated with every color of the chakra, and it could literally be 2 or 3 blueberries, a stick of celery, you know what I mean? Some plum juice, I don't know, just try and some capsicum, a little bit of orange, just carrot or what have you, just incorporate a little bit of, have a rainbow bowl, have a Buddha bowl or something. True light. Are you afraid of expressing your gifts? It is time to step into the light. No way! I said something to this capacity earlier. Not even, bro. Wow. I don't even want to go through all these cards now, but it's there. And you know that I said it. Okay, can I have, whoop. Thanks, Spirit. Can I have 2 more? Thank you. Okay, so one's flipped out on the floor. I'll say that one to last now. It says here, these, look at these. It says here, universal lesson of life. Did we not talk about lessons here to do with Jaguar? Energy. Energy is every thought, desire, and action. Please focus. How beautiful is that? And universal lesson of creation. Charity. Charity is an open-hearted gesture of kindness, sharing what you have. I said that earlier about giving out and just helping the needy or whatever. Just doing what you need to do. Just giving back. Just, you know, not asking questions, but helping somebody through a shit time right now, what have you. I said at the very start of the reading. Rainbow healing. Embrace your full spectrum of emotions. Everything that is perfect. I just said have a rainbow bowl of food. Hello. Thank you, Archangel Michael. It's all tying in. There's all the chakra colors in here, basically. Okay, we don't have purple, but let's just pretend. And the final and last card for this reading. Where has that card gone? Guys, it's literally just... it's fucking disappeared. Oh. Okay, last card. I'll just grab a different one. Ignite your light. You feel your emotions wash through you and be cleansed by the moonlight. Yay! The moon's come back up. Beautiful. There you go. So, I did not know what was going to happen, what was coming out in this reading. And like I said, it caught me off guard slightly. Not off guard. Well, kind of guess it did, I suppose. It caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting Jaguar to come out today. Like I said, Jaguar was almost like the death card. I got of an underworld to the Mayans, and he was right high up there with Spirit. you know, so it's just not what I expected, because it's like people get the death card, they go, oh my God, or what have you, and it's just, yeah, you know, I don't know. I hope that you've got some good sense from this. I hope it means something to you or whoever you're inquiring about. Again, Jaguar was the sky god totem animal to the Mayans, and the only other totem animal that high up, close to spirit for that particular people was snake. And I actually mentioned snake on Facebook in a messages last night. Interesting. So, blessed be. Much love. Please like, share, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It keeps me in the thread of YouTube. And I'm on Facebook. The group is called Sage Circle, as it is like this one. Same picture. And I do readings. Inbox me, message me, you know, whatever. Sometimes I'm really busy. Sometimes I'm not. That's fine. I don't use tarot. And if you were to have a reading with me directly over the phone or by video call, I channel. I don't use any cards. So, be safe. Peace out. Bye.